Hi everyone. Today I wanted to talk about a very interesting topic, Shiva. Actually, the form that Nataraj is. Not, I just somehow just love this form of Shiva, the cosmic dancer. The way he is, I just love that. The poise, the posture, the way he is standing, the fire of circle around him. I somehow find this to be much, much better. I wouldn't say it's really comparative, but still, I would. This is what he really is. So that way, I find this one is amazing. In fact, the other sculptor or the other meditative Shiva that we see with the six pack abs and the way he is, that's not really been seen for a very long time, probably just about the last 200 or 100 years. So, and the Nataraj comes from the Chola dynasty, the Chola times. And before that, actually, it was forbidden to be using any form of Shiva, to put him in any form. Before that, it used to be the oval shaped stone or the Shiva lingam that we talk about. There's a reason for that, and that is that the word Shiva, which is the earliest name for the supreme source of our being, it means zero. So Shiv literally means zero, 0 point. In India, we actually used to make zero with a point and not the O. The Muslims and the Arabs who invaded India learned about the zero. So because of the zero, when the concept of zero was brought to the West from India, it was a revolution, and it became the basis for all of modern mathematics. Nothingness, zero being nothingness. The lingam became the icon of nothingness, and it became the icon for zero in the Western numerology. So you make an Arabic form of Shivalingam whenever you write the zero. It's the same symbol which is there in the Kaaba stone in the Mecca. It's there in the Jewish synagogue as well, in the Torah, which is like it is in a shape of a flame. It's fire, Agni, and everything that emerges from fire. Fire is purification, cremation, and everything to do with rebirth. It is also like the end of time, the planetary destructive power. But what's important is not only the concept of zero entered the Western mathematical world, but the Western theology as well. So there was a lot of contact between India and the Greek and the Egyptians and the Persians. So there was, Kashmir being the gateway of India at that point of time, where it was the Silk Route. So gradually, zero or nothing became the name of God in the West. Even if you read Christian mysticism, it is very clear that nothing is the primary name of God, the same as Shiva. So you have to go beyond both belief and disbelief to a state of consciousness that is nothingness, no thought. And that's when you encounter, and that level of consciousness you encounter when you get into the nothingness. It's not the not being able to think or lack of thought or the defect, but super coherence. Intuitively, you would know everything. It doesn't have to be a logical form. It's all knowing. And that all knowingness comes from the nothingness, which is the same concept from Buddhism as well, which is Shunyata. That's a core concept of Buddhism also. So let me explain the way it's created, the way it is. So it's got 4 arms, 2 legs, and a head. So it's got that same 7 aspect, which is its back left hand, which is holding the Agni, which is holding the Agni. It's called the Dandahasta Mudra, which represents elephant's trunk. It represents Ganesha. So Ganesha is the son of Shiva. So as even in Christianity it says that the Son of God is one with the Father, just the way even here it is here, even Ganesha is with Shiva. So Ganesha is the obstacle remover. That is how he actually removes all the obstacles from our lives. The back arm has the Damru. Damru is the time. Time is again an illusion, so it's eternity in which illusion of time is contained. But because time is what is Kal, is death, is also an illusion, Shiva is also known as Mahakal, which is death of the illusion of death. And the forward arm on the other side is be not afraid. So death is an illusion. There is actually no death for the real self. So this is this amazing the way these ancient murtis used to be made, and it actually shows that nothing should be able to disturb you. If we have in the middle of world destruction and a message, don't take this seriously. Nothing can be destroyed. It's just an illusion. And soon there'll be a paradise here. But you have to go through this, which actually tests our faith in that nothingness. So all that seems to appear is all nothing. The entire world is the reflection of our mind, and it's made of nothing. There is nothing material to it. There's no reality to it. The world is empty. It's a flux. Nothing stays the same. There's nothing real to hold on to. And the only constant moving is change. We can only remain. We can't. If any attempt to try to hold on to anything is just like a waste of time. So as it'll take a long time for us to understand this, and the more we get into towards this, we will get into more of that blissfulness. The only empowerment comes from withdrawing into the nothingness. That is what all-containing, all-encompassing. To attain independence, it is just that you have to realize there's nothing to be gained. There's nothing to be lost. It's just experience. Just imagine one day we might just wake up from our sleep and see that we were dreaming. So this entire thing probably is just nothing, just a dream. Then you have the cobra there, which actually represents the Kundalini risen, and the conquest of the passion. The cobra that can poison, it can bite you and poison you, and it has been conquered. So once you've realized that your own God self and the emptiness of the world that has nothing to offer you, the only real offering comes from the source, then nothing can tempt you. Nothing can distract you. Nothing can take your heart from the God's self and pour it into any object of desire. You belong to the source, and you belong to that power that keeps you totally stable, and it helps you move through the world with grace. The image of Nataraja actually enables you to rise above all the things that are going around you. So You are. You are all. You're all that power is. You're all that God is. You are, and you have the capability to raise that power within and work accordingly. So, as much as many people would like to talk about Tantra in a very negative way, I look at it as self-empowering. I just look at it as your own power being risen, and you see yourself transforming to a better you, to a better self, to a better image of you. And trust me, the moment you feel that things stop affecting you, the moment you hold on to whatever you want to achieve in life, the moment you can sense everything that's happening around you, the moment you are aware of things that's happening around you, the moment you can enjoy everything that's happening around you without having to get affected by what's happening around you, that's it. You're there. And I just hope that this season, as we are slowly, gradually getting into the Devi period, I would say, or this Shakti period, I would say, the Shakti that is inside us in form of our Kundalini. Let's work towards it. Let's work towards it to raise that energy and slowly get whatever we want, that bliss that we are wanting, that love that we are looking for, that unconditional love that we are looking for. Let's go for it.